Once upon a time in a cozy little town, there was an orange cat named Melody. But Melody wasn't just any ordinary cat. She had a special talent. She loved music. Her big ears would twitch with excitement anytime she heard a melody floating in the air. One sunny day, as Melody was taking her usual nap by the window, she heard a strange sound. "What is that?" she wondered, rubbing her eyes and peering outside. It was the sound of a flute, soft and sweet, drifting from the park nearby. Curious as ever, Melody decided to investigate. She dashed out of the house and scampered across the lawn towards the park. As she crept closer, Melody discovered that the park was hosting a music festival. There were musicians everywhere, playing all sorts of instruments. First, Melody tiptoed over to a man playing a grand piano. The music was so powerful, it made her feel like she was floating on clouds. She imagined herself as a graceful dancer, twirling and leaping to the rhythm of the keys. Next, she spotted a group of children in colorful uniforms playing trumpets. The sound was bold and lively, like a river rushing downhill. Melody couldn't help but wiggle her tail to the beat. Just then, Melody heard something new, a twangy sound that made her first stand up on end. A man was strumming a banjo, and his fingers moved so fast. The music was joyful and energetic, making Melody want to leap and bounce around like a spring. As the day went on, Melody couldn't help but visit every musician in the park. There was a violin player whose music was as sweet and sad as a wistful breeze. A drummer whose beats were as steady as a heartbeat. Every musician was different, and each sound painted a new picture in Melody's mind. Finally, as the sun began to set, Melody curled up in the grass, exhausted from her musical adventure. She purred happily, knowing she had discovered a magical world of sounds and tunes. And so, dear reader, whenever you hear music, remember Melody the orange cat and how she discovered the joy and wonder that music can bring. Because, just like Melody, we can all find our own adventures in the world of music if we listen closely enough. The end.